Hey, welcome back to Game Hydro. Today we're talking about a new officially NBA licensed street ball game called Dunk City Dynasty. And because this game is officially licensed, you get a whole lot of different players that are real players. We got Paul George here, Seth Curry, Schroeder. I'm assuming Hong Shu is not a real player, but so far he's the only fake player that I think I found in the game. You got LeBron, you got the other Curry, you got Nikola Jokic, or Jokic, or however you pronounce that. You got some old school dudes too, or pseudo old school. Pau Gasol is in here. Luka Doncic. We got all the way down. We got DeRozan. Who else do we got? Westbrook, Kuminga, Adams, Johnson, Julio, Antonio McDyess. That's a random name I haven't heard in ages. Yeah, a lot of these guys, though, you got different traits that you have for them. So you got different skills. For example, let's look at General George. So tap when attacking, and Paul George confidently takes a three-point shot. That has a much easier chance of going in than just a normal three-point shot. Seth Curry over here, you got BTL step back, pulls back with a between the legs for a three-point shot. Now, you can practice those skills beforehand, or you can go nuts and play with them in the game. Plus, you got other sub-skills here. You can read the descriptions for all these and see what they all do. It is highly recommended to practice with them before you use them, and experiment with different ones that different characters have. Way downtown. Making my way downtown. Schrodinger fires from half court, a shot guaranteed to make it if there is no contest. Now, typically, you're not really going to be chased during half court. So, there you go. And then Hong Shu with the spin in three and whatnot. Yeah. Still don't know about an explanation for that guy, but never know. Maybe there's a Chinese basketball player named Hong Shu who pulled an Adam Vinatieri and retired extraordinarily late for his career. All right, so all these red dots over here, when you see a red dot, generally means that you got something free to grab. So let's tap first on the avatar, start the red dot hunt. Under collection over here, you got different clues and things like that. Now, over on Party Manual, we got some rewards to claim. Party points, uncommon talent material to upgrade players' talents, drill cards. Lots of upgrade materials can be had over here, so be sure to claim all these, then do whatever upgrades you can. Oh, look, more talent material. So that red dot obviously is gone. Under link accounts, we could actually get free diamonds by linking the account, but you have to, I believe, okay, get out of here. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to let me there. So if it doesn't want to let you, then you have to restart the game in order to do it. Under the settings area, go to system. You got redeem code down here. I'm going to try one of my favorite universal ones or commonly used ones, but it's probably not going to work here. It mostly gets used in gacha RPGs. This is not one of them. And I was right, didn't. But you can go ahead and try whatever redeem code you want. The developer often releases them in order to facilitate free stuff. All right, so over here under players, obviously not only can you see players, but you can train them too. Paul George here, we got different talents, and you can use talent points to develop and boost them. Or you can just take a look at the talents. Sometimes the red dots are a little bit misleading. You can use the gym in order to train different stats of a player. Taking a look at Paul George, for example, you take a look at his overall numbers, and his base level is 89. His training progress rating is 4. Now you got all kinds of other different ratings here between costumes, development, talent development, potential, training, enhance, etc. We'll go to the gym. Got some of that training done. Backing it up. For that one, it looks like his score was still the same, but once we get more energy drinks, we can train him more and see if his overall rating increases. Some of the individual stats certainly increase there. Over in the closet area, you can use style points, which are earned from quests also, to purchase new outfits, purchase new accessories, or to equip them. And as you can see, we just put a headband over here on old Paul George. And if you tend to the fur type persuasion, you can put a fur mask on him if you choose. Now, are there full fursuits in this game? I don't know. I'm not really going to go look. Yeah, continue to the lobby. I don't want that fur mask. What is this, 11 point here? Go there, claim your rewards. You can do even more training after that. Let's see. Over here in practice, the two on the left, Street Rookie and Street Rules. So these allow you to complete drills in order to unlock some new players. So that's an easy way to get new players. You can get upgrade materials under Street Rules. Lots and lots and lots of different trainings you can do here. And the ones on the right, you can even earn free diamonds from those from the first clear. So that's a pretty good reward system there. And then under skill practice and free practice, you can just goof around and test out whatever you want before you use it in battle. Not in battle, I would say, but in a game. So you can shoot. You can run around to different parts of the court and see how well your character does. You can try stuff out. Sprint, for example. Seal off. Call for a pass. Well, can't really call for a pass in this game, but trust me, you can call for a pass somewhere else. You can even just test your character's speed. Trespass, you can use other skills and combine skills just to test them out and see how they work. Let's see. You got confident start. And then hit X to switch skills. D2O. You can kind of just do this to your heart's content and then try it during the game itself. All right, we're backing out of that because, don't need to stay in it. Let's try a game. We're going to hit start. And each game is player versus player, or 3 players versus 3 players. So that's how the matchmaking is going to go. This one, I guess there's not too many people playing at, 3 a.m., but I'm sure there's got to be a few mid-shift workers out there that are on their lunch break. All right, we're at 30 seconds matching. Let's try this again and see if we can actually make a match. This is like the 10th most downloaded game in the whole country. I would think that, maybe I'm on the West Coast. You would think that somebody on the East Coast is playing the game at 6 a.m. their time, or, some mid-shift worker is going to be doing the deal. I got 2 bars of 5G, So that's plenty to actually match make properly. But, if this happens, though, there's a few different things that you can do to try to jog the servers along. Number one, you can... Oh, there we go. I was going to say turn off the game and turn it back on again, like the disgruntled IT worker will tell you. All right, let's play. So it's going to be you and 3 other people versus 3 people. So you got to play nice. So you can call for a pass. Make sure to be actually open before you do that. Now, if your teammate makes a shot, that is as good as you making a shot. Vigilance, that'll allow you to auto-defend if you have that enabled. Like everything else. Hey, a block shot. Look at that. But like everything else, there's an option for it in the game. Now, of course, you can't just hold vigilance the whole time. You're not really going to do much. I mean, it is good to stay close, whether the opposing character has the ball or not. Now, we took it out for a pretty short 3-pointer there. That tends to actually be one that works extremely well. But yeah, you're going to have to try to do something, block, steal, etc. But continuing to put pressure on other players will make it so that their shots kind of suck too. So now if you don't want to have a sucky shot, then try to get to where you're not under coverage. When the key or the little key around your player turns green, that means you're pretty much good to go. When it turns red, that means you're not going to have a very good chance at making the shot. As you can see with our 3-pointers and our attempts at 3-pointers. Good little demo there. Now, the timer, of course, says 1 minute and 20 seconds up there, but it won't always last that long. It tends to be the first to a certain number of points that wins the game. All right. Switching to offense. Let's get out here. All right, back on defense. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to play this game, of course, and a bunch of different players to play this game with. So, try each way that may be available to you. And, of course, know when the best times are to shoot, know when the best times are to pass. And especially know the locations of your players. And last but not least, do not try to talk while you're playing one of these games. And you can't really pause in the middle, so be sure to carve out some time. If your parents tend to give you a hard time about games, let them know beforehand. Or if you're, not living with your parents, if you're grown up, then ignore that advice and just, do your thing. Maybe let your spouse know if you're about to take 5 minutes to play this game. All right, time's up. We win. Yeah. This is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let us know any other topics you may want to see about this game, anything you may be confused about, or any other games that you want to see us do. Please leave a comment and let us know.